Hi everyone. Alright, I will kick this off. If you watch our news videos just now, our reported is titled Student Part-Time Jobs, Do They Help or Affect Academic Performance? You might be wondering why we choose this topic, right? Well, we choose it because it is something that's really happening around us. Nowadays, many university students take on a part-time jobs to support themselves. Some work at the cafes, convenience store and restaurant, or even delivery riders. Most of them to do it to cover expenses like food, rent, transportation, and other daily needs. So that made us think, does having a part-time job actually help students become more independent, or does it affect their academic performance? That's the main question we want to explore in our news. Okay, now let's talk about news value. First, it is impact, because this issue affect many students, university. Second, timeliness, since the rising cost of living make this topic very relevant today. Next is human interest, because we feature real life experience from a student who are balancing work and study. And lastly, proximity, because this issue happened within our own university community, making it relatable to our audience. As for our target audience, we focus on university students, lecturers, and the general public, so they can better understand the challenges faced by students who work while studying. Interesting, right? So how did we gather all the information from this report? Okay, I will pass it over to my teammate.
Thank you. After deciding on our topic, we conduct background research to better understand the issue of students working part-time while studying. Next, we discuss the key points to highlight and prepare our interview questions. We interview several university students with part-time jobs to gather real experience, as well as a residential fellow to provide a more balanced perspective. In addition, we record bureau footage of students studying, working out of campus, and participating in campus activities to make our news package more engaging. During production, we face some challenges such as finding available respondents and dealing with background noise during recordings. However, this experience taught us the importance of patience, teamwork, and communication. That's all from me. Now I hand it over to my teammate for the next section.
Alright, thank you. Now it's my turn to explain our editorial decision. Before editing the video, we had a discussion about the best angle for our news story. Instead of blaming anyone or saying that part-time jobs are either good or bad, we decide to focus on finding a balance between work and academic life. If you notice in our video, some students say that part-time jobs help them become more financially independent and improve their time management skills. On the other hand, some respondents also mention that working too much could affect their studies if they fail to manage their time properly. That's why we decide to include both positive and negative perspectives, so our report will remain be fair and balanced. We also use the inverted pyramid structure by presenting the most important information at the beginning of the report, followed by interviews, supporting opinions, and finally our conclusion. Okay, from an ethical point of view, we make sure that every respondent gives permission before being interviewed and recorded. We also present their opinion honestly without changing the meaning of what they say. Sounds simple, right? But actually, a lot of planning went into producing this report. Alright, now let's hear how we produce the video from the start to finish.
Let me share our production process. The first step was choosing our topic and doing some background research. After that, we wrote the news script and prepared our interview questions. Once everything was ready, we started filming. We recorded our stand-upper, interview the respondents, and captured different b-roll around the campus and around the Aeon. After completing all the recording, we move on to the editing stage. We selected the best clips, arranged them according to the storyline, add the background music, subtitles, and b-roll footage to make video more interesting and easier to follow. Of course, not everything went perfectly. Sometimes we made mistakes while speaking, laughed during filming, or had to deal with noisy surroundings. So yes, we definitely had to film scenes more than once. But honestly, those moments made the whole experience even more memorable and taught us the importance of teamwork. We are almost at the end now. I will pass it over to our final presenter.
Thank you. Don't worry everyone, this is our final part. For this project, every team member had their own responsibilities. Some of us were on writing the script, some became the reporter of interviewer, some handled the camera, while others were responsible for editing the video. Even though we had different roles, we always help each other throughout the entire production process. This project taught us that producing a news report is much more than just recording videos. It requires careful planning, effective communication, teamwork, and good time management. Besides improving our technical skills in filming and editing, we also learn how to communicate confidently with respondents and how important journalistic ethics are in producing a credible news reports. Overall, this project gave us a valuable real-life experience in new production and help us appreciate the effort behind every news report we watch. And with that, we have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.